As the American Red Cross, our primary responsibility here is to help the community be prepared for a disaster, be ready for it, help them respond to a disaster to reduce human suffering, and help them to recover from the disaster in order to get the economic and life of the community back together. As you can imagine, that the ability to coordinate resources between multiple units and agencies across the United States becomes difficult. In a disaster, you lose communications. You want the ability to quickly be able to pull up what the other resources are in other territories so you can identify what you need, where is it, and who do I contact to get a hold of that resource and have it moved into the operational zone that we're in. And that's what kind of this whole room and what we're trying to do is designed to facilitate.
So before I got to the Red Cross, they were using whiteboards and sticky notes and paper maps. So collaboration was being done in one room, not across multiple locations. And it was clear that that was adding chaos to the situation rather than alleviating it.
The moment I saw that display, it very much was an aha moment. It was like, yes, there I can see it. Here's what I show on my Battle Command Center. Here's what I'm seeing in the field. They can modify it and show me that it's not the same as mine in real time, and I can log it into my field and know what's going on. So in a matter of seconds, we're tied in together and have exactly the same common operating picture.
The TouchShare suite of solutions is unique because we don't just use video conferencing and a shared whiteboard. We don't just scrape the screen. We actually provide the same view wherever the person may be of what you're discussing. In our case, geospatial information, everybody anywhere in the world has the same view of the situation. So for situational awareness, to be able to incorporate large amounts of data and to be able to sort through that data overload, we do that better than anybody else, period.
So we bring in all sorts of data sets to our TouchShare system. We can bring in KML sources, network KMLs, point data sets, polygon data sets. It's really flexible in the information that we can bring in. The other thing that's great about TouchShare is you can create data within the system. So if you're on a phone conference with another agency and they're drawing road closures on the map, you can take that data and save it for future use. Take drawings and turn it into information.
By adding TouchShare to the system in the last 2 years, we've used it in Hurricane Sandy, we've used it on multiple fires here in California, we've used it in events in Nevada, and it allows me to quickly draw what is the situation and awareness in the field in real time and share it here where people can map it and put up the different overlays and visual pictures, if you will, of what all that means to help us clarify very quickly what that, again, common operating picture, what the disaster battlefield actually is looking like in order for us to position our people and our teams more effectively.
So during a disaster, the Red Cross will send out a liaison to every incident command post and emergency operations center that's open for the disaster. In the past, we've been able to communicate with them through the phone, through emails, or maybe they'll come back at the end of the day and have a report. Now, we can send them out with a laptop with TouchShare installed and have them relay that information real time, which is a lot faster and a lot more effective. The other great thing about TouchShare is it's really easy to use. My background is in GIS, so I know how to use a lot of complicated softwares to generate spatial data or to create maps. And we have a lot of volunteers that work here that don't have that background but still want to do great GIS work. And TouchShare is simple enough for them to quickly learn it and create those same type of products.
Anybody doing collaboration today, trying to run their business and make the right decisions, is presented with vast amounts of data. Spreadsheets containing hundreds of thousands of data points, real-time feeds from databases, massive documents. So where speed and criticality of information and agreement on a decision is important, that's where we excel, and that's where we have excelled. That extends into other markets, state and local police, emergency response. We say that it's a much broader market. Anywhere where a group of people has to come together and make a life-saving decision or a decision that affects a serious amount of money, that's what we do and do very well.
For me as a job director, looking at the field and trying to make sure that I can reduce human suffering and take care of the people affected, having the TouchShare give me an accurate picture of what's happening in the disaster field so that I can position the resources more effectively, not only helps save lives, it helps reduce that suffering to the effect caused by the disaster and make it a better response.